Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the story of Thanksgiving, a tale not of feasts alone, but of terror, loss of life, and the hardship road settlers traveled to survive and conquer the New World. It was September 1620, and a ship called the Mayflower prepared to depart from Plymouth, England. Normally, the vessel carried wine and dry goods, but this time its cargo was far more precious and fragile. Below deck, 102 passengers huddled in the stinking dark quarters, tossed by storms and plagued by seasickness. They weren't just travelers, they were separatists, a group defying the Church of England by insisting on their right to worship as they saw fit. This defiance wasn't just heretical, it was treasonous. Facing prison, fines, and persecution, many fled England. Some sought refuge in the Netherlands, but even there, they feared their children would lose their identity in a foreign culture. So, with nowhere else to turn, they cast their hopes across the Atlantic. They believed the New World was their chance to forge a covenant with God, a fresh start on untouched soil. But the journey itself was a harrowing test of faith. Storms battered the Mayflower, cracking its beams and soaking precious supplies with salty brine. After 66 grueling days, they finally sighted land, not the fertile shores of Virginia they had aimed for, but the cold, barren coast of Cape Cod. It was November 1620, and winter was closing in fast. The settlers dropped anchor, realizing they had no choice but to make do. The land they stumbled upon was not untouched, however. It had once been home to the Patuxet people, who had been wiped out by a smallpox plague left by earlier European explorers. The Pilgrims scavenged abandoned villages, taking stored corn and any supplies they could find. They saw these discoveries as providence, believing God had cleared the land for them. That first winter was brutal. Freezing temperatures, starvation, and sickness ravaged the settlement. Half the colonists died, including their first governor, John Carver. The survivors dug graves at night to hide their dwindling numbers from potential enemies.